Hello everyone, today I'm going to demonstrate a Japanese form of floral decoration called as Ikebana floral art. So to begin with, you would require a saucer and wet oasis, an anthurium flower, a carnation flower and few foliages like this one is table palm. If you do not have it, you could also use the regular palm leaf that we have in the vicinity. I'm also using a foliage called as Dracaena, which could be given different forms and shapes and utilized. I've created a sharp edge at the corner so that it can easily insert inside the oasis. I'm also going to use the leftover stems and stalks of the plants that I've used in a floral decoration. How do I do that? So this is the stem of the Heliconia plant. I'm going to cut it into desired lengths. Whenever I'm cutting the leaf or I'm going to cut the stem of the flowers, always remember that you cut it diagonally. Cutting it diagonally helps to increase the surface area. It helps in piercing inside the oasis easily and at the same time easy absorption of water. So I'm going to place in the anthurium in the center of the oasis. I have also created the longest length of floral decoration, which is called as sheen, which represents heaven. I'm going to now place in few of the table palm leaves. I've already trimmed them to the desired length and shape that I require. I'm going to place them diagonally on the opposite ends. So few of them behind the anthurium and few of them covering the oasis, at the same time giving a beautiful balance of the green color on both the ends. And this is how they would be placed in. Remember one thing, whenever you place the foliages, always place them in a slant or diagonal manner, which makes them look more lively and more fresh. Ikebana is all about distinct lines and shapes. It's quite asymmetrical. At the same time, it gives you a very pleasing effect when you look at an arrangement which has odd number of flowers and they have their own distinguished positions in the floral decorations. So I'm now going to place in the stems of the flowers that I have already collected here. I'm going to place them just besides the anthurium, but it should not be higher than the length of the anthurium plant that I have fixed in. So this could also represent the middle branch of an Ikebana arrangement called as Soi, which represents earth. The red color anthurium was representing sheen, also called as heaven. Now I'm creating a focal point with the help of carnations. I already had few of the foliages like lace, so I'm going to add in more of white color in the center of the floral decoration. If you do not have lace foliages, it's absolutely fine. I'm going to show you an alternative that could also be used in case you don't have the lace foliage. Now to add in more length to a floral decoration in the front end, I'm going to use the Dracaena leaves. I'm going to use 3 of them, which would be cut in different shapes and sizes. So the longest length, I'm going to place it in one of the corners. Then the other one should be placed right next to it, and finally the shortest one in the center of the floral decoration. It's also important that you cover the oasis because you're going to place this arrangement in a room, in a conference hall. So make sure that you're covering the oasis properly and it is looking more presentable from the front side. That's also a reason why I'm using the lace foliages to add in more of color at the base of the floral decoration. And this is how it looks. Now you're also going to see one more form of floral decoration wherein I'm going to replace lace with the help of Dracaena plant. So here I have Dracaena, which can be folded out and given different forms of shapes and utilized. So I'm going to roll over the leaf and I'm going to hold it in place with the help of a stapler. I staple both the ends together, because of which I can have the shape of the Dracaena plant intact. I'm going to cut the lower end as much as I require, and I feel till what length I desire, I'm going to cut it till that end. So this is how I cut it, or give a sharp edge at the ends, and then place it just besides the carnations or wherever the OSs is seen. So I'm going to place it just besides the carnation flower, and this is how it looks. So I do have one more roll which I'm going to utilize it just besides the carnation again. Along with this, I'm also going to use few more carnation flowers. So I'm going to use 3 of them. I'm going to use second one. Again, when you're placing the flowers, remember, never place them closer to each other, but place them at distinct places and use some of the foliages in between. So here we are, again, one more simple version of Ikebana style of floral art. And this is how the final product looks. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Thank you so much.